Joining us today, he's a sophomore studying dietetics and culinary arts and wants to win money to buy his girlfriend something special. From Front Royal, Virginia, please welcome Dan Williams. She's Dan's girlfriend, a dietetics junior, and plans to win cash to spend money on herself as well. From Stephen City, Virginia, please welcome Hope Maida. And here's your host of No Brainer, Sam Iacono.
All right, Ty, thank you very much, and welcome to another episode of No Brainer. We have another couples episode for you guys tonight. We had one last week. We're turning this into a habit here, turning the dating game or something. Here with Dan and Hope. You guys have been together for 2 years, is it?
Yeah.
2 years, awesome. And you guys will be facing off. Hopefully there's a lot of hostility, a lot of competition tonight, so we'll see what happens. All right, for anyone at home who's never seen the show before, this is how it works. There are two contestants, obviously, Dan and Hope. These guys are going to be facing off through 2 rounds of questioning. If a question is too difficult for one of them to answer, they can transfer it over to the other one, which will force that person to answer it by using one of their brain freezes. Now, at the end of 2 rounds, whoever has the most points will be moving on to the money round, where they will have a shot at winning 100 big ones. So, you guys want to win $100?
Yeah.
So if you win the $100, she's probably going to get it anyway, right?
At least half of it.
At least half of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dan, how are you today?
I'm excellent.
I understand you like to be outdoors, camping, that kind of thing.
I do. I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains down
Okay.
in Northern Virginia, Front Royal area, and there's a national park 2 minutes from my backyard, so I go camping a lot.
Pretty
go
awesome.
hiking.
That's pretty awesome. You like with friends or family? Or?
Just a little bit of everyone. I know we've gone camping and hiking a few times. My dad's he's really into outdoors, so we used to go and ride up on Skyline Drive. And
Cool. That's
yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, good luck with that. Let's go meet Hope real quick. Hope, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
You happen to be playing your boyfriend in this, or what's?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can hold it over him if you win, right?
Uh-huh.
I understand you like to sing. Is that true?
Yeah. I used to be a voice major when I first came here. So.
Okay. You ever do any shows or?
Yeah, we did an opera my first year, The Merry Widow, and I've also done some acting. So I was the Red Queen in Alice in Wonderland.
Awesome.
And the Scarecrow
Cool.
in The Wizard of Oz.
Awesome. Well, good luck with anything you do in the future with that. We're going to go ahead and get started. Dan, you win the coin toss backstage, which means you will be going first. Contestants, please remember, in this first round, each question is worth 10 points, and you each have one brain freeze. Each have one brain freeze to use. So, with that said, let's begin the first round. All right, Dan, let's see that question. From what continent do we get African elephants? Is it A, Africa, B, Asia, C, Australia, or D, America?
well, I'm feeling like I know this one. I'm not sure, but I feel like I know this one. I'm gonna go ahead and say A, Africa.
Okay, any particular reason you picked that answer? Or?
There's something, it's ringing a bell. It's like African elephants come from. I feel like Africa is the answer here.
All right.
feel
It's
like
enough sarcasm, man. Is the answer A, Africa? It is. Great job. That's the first 10 points of the game. Over to you, and we'll go over to your girlfriend, Hope, for her first question. Let's see. What is the name for the meat eaten off of a deer? Is it A, beef, B, pork, C, veal, or D, venison?
Well, I'm pretty sure beef comes from a cow, and pork comes from a pig, and veal makes me sad because it's a baby cow. So I'm going to go with D, venison.
All right, does venison meat come from a deer? It does. Great job. Veal makes me sad too. You wouldn't. I don't think people would really think of me as an animal lover, but I do like animals, believe it or not. So you guys both got your first questions correct. We'll go back over to Dan for his next question. Let's see. Which actor was born in Philadelphia, PA? Is it A, Seth Rogen, B, Seth MacFarlane, C, Seth Green, or D, Seth Meyers?
Well, I really don't know this. I'm not, super familiar with Philadelphia actors. But like I said, anything that we happen to win is going to get split up, or she's just going to take. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a guess here and say that the answer is A, Seth Rogen.
Okay, any particular reason for that guess, or are you just taking a shot in the dark?
I like Seth Rogen.
All right, I think everybody does. Is the answer A, Seth Rogen? Ooh, it's actually Seth Green. He was born in the west side of Philly. So your 10 points will go over to Hope, and we'll go over to her for her next question. Already off to a lead. Look at that.
I know.
All right. Who was not born in Pittsburgh, PA? Is it A, Henry Hines, B, Andrew Mellon, C, Andrew Carnage, or D, Bill Cosby?
Well, I don't really know this one, but I'm gonna go. Heinz is Heinz Ketchup, which is totally Pittsburgh, and Carnegie is Carnegie Hall, which is also Pittsburgh, and
There you go. You corrected my pronunciation there.
and Andrew Mellon, I'm pretty sure he's Pittsburgh too, so I'm gonna go with Bill Cosby.
Okay. Is Bill Cosby not from Pittsburgh? He is not. He's also from Philadelphia, just like Seth Green. So, just like that, you're off to a 20-point lead. I don't know how Dan feels about that. We'll go back over to him for his next question, see if he can catch up with this. Who is not a member of the Fantastic Four? Is it A, The Thing, B, Silver Surfer, C, Mr. Fantastic, or D, The Human Torch? You said you got this.
Absolutely, I've got this. So I know that The Thing, Mr. Fantastic, and the Human Torch are all members of the Fantastic Four, and the Silver Surfer is in the Fantastic Four, but he's not part of the Fantastic Four. So I'm going to go with B, Silver Surfer.
Is the answer B, Silver Surfer? It is. Great job. 10 points over to you. He came from another planet, I believe, right?
Absolutely.
And they helped him helped him out a little bit. Cool. So you're 10 points down, and we'll go over to Hope for her next question. Which superhero is blind? Is it A, Spider-Man, B, Cyclops, C, Daredevil, or D, Superman?
Well, superheroes really aren't my thing. But I don't think it's Cyclops, because I think his whole thing is that he has one eye, so he can probably see out of it, is what I'm guessing. And Spider-Man and Superman, I'm fairly familiar with, so I'm gonna go with C, Daredevil.
All right. Is the answer C, Daredevil? It is. Great job. He was blinded by radioactive waste as a child that came off of an oncoming truck or something like that. So great job. 10 points over to you, and we'll go back over to your boy for his next question. What date is Earth Day? Is it A, April 2nd, B, April 12th, C, April 20th, or D, April 22nd?
You know, I should really know this. I really, really should know this. I'm gonna use my brain freeze and send it over to Hope, because she's kicking my butt right now, and I could use the points when she gets it
You
wrong.
want to brain freeze it over to Hope? Hope, what can you do with this?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking it's April 20th, because, well, that was recent, and I saw a big festival in the Oak Grove, so.
Okay. All right, so you're going to go with April 20th.
Yeah.
All right, is April 20th Earth Day? It is 2 days later on the 22nd, which was only a few days ago. So in your case, the brain freeze worked out. You got
There
the
you
points.
go.
Now you're only 10 points down, and you can tie it up with this question.
Nice.
Ready? Here we go. Let's see the question. If you were born between April 20th and May 20th, what is your zodiac sign? Is it A, Aries, B, Taurus, C, Gemini, or D, Cancer?
Well, I'm in Aries, and I'm March, so I know that's not it. And I feel like Taurus is later in the year, so it's narrowing it down to Gemini or Cancer for me. So I'm gonna have to go with Gemini. I feel like that's an earlier zodiac sign.
Okay.
And I feel like Hope's laughing at me because her birthday's
All right.
in June and she knows this.
Okay, well, this is the answer, Gemini. Let's see. Let's find out. It is Taurus, which I knew the answer to that one because my birthday's May 2nd, and I'm a Taurus. So.
And I'm a Gemini.
And she's a Gemini. We got all kinds of different things
man.
going on over here. So she's going to gain those points back that you got from the brain freeze, and we'll go back over to her for her question. Which is not a campus location for IUP? Is it A, Punxsutawney, B, North Point, C, Monroeville, or D, Butler?
I think, well, Punxsutawney, Dan goes there, so I know that's part of IUP. And I've heard of North Point, and I think Monroeville, so I'm gonna go with D, Butler.
Okay. Is Butler not a campus location for IUP? That is correct for 10 points. I got a lot of buddies from Butler who went to Knox High School. If you ever heard. All right, guys, that sound means it is the end of the first round. Hope, you're not crushing your boyfriend, Dan, but you're beating him by 30 points, which means, Dan, you're going to go first in the second round.
I gotta
Sound
step, step it up a little bit. She's kicking my butt over
You're only
here.
down by 30 points, and in the second round, each question's worth 20.
Oh, well, there
Not
you
that big
go.
of a deal,
That'll
right?
be all right.
All right, we'll get to the second round, but first, let's go to Casey and see what she is doing around IUP.
Hi, Casey here for No Brainer at the library, and I'm here asking some IUP students a couple of questions. What's your name?
Stephen Wilhide,
And what's your major?
Safety Science.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. So I have a question here for you. Which is not a campus location for IUP? Is it Punxsutawney, North Point, Monroeville, or Butler?
Monroeville.
It's actually Butler. That's all right. What's your name?
Adam,
And what's your major?
physics.
All right, I have a question here for you. Which is not a campus location for IUP? Is it Punxsutawney, North Point, Monroeville, or Butler?
Butler.
Oh, that's correct. Good job.
All right, welcome back to another couples edition, I guess you could call it, of No Brainer. The second couples edition, 2 weeks in a row we had it. In the first round, Hope, you are beating Dan by 30 points, 60-30, but Dan, that means you will be going first in this second round. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, contestants, please remember, in this round, each question is worth 20 points, which is going to help you out if you get your questions right, and you each have another brain freeze. So, with that said, let's begin the second round. All right, Dan, let's see that first question. What actor is Angelina Jolie's father? Is it A, John Voight, B, Sean Connery, C, Martin Sheen, or D, Kirk Douglas?
I read this, and I know it's not Sean Connery. He's Scottish. He's awesome. And I don't feel like it's Martin Sheen. So I'm going to go ahead and say A, John Voight.
Okay. Is the answer John Voight? It is. Great job. So the first 20 points of the second round will go over to you, and we will go over to Hope for her first question. In TV's Phineas and Ferb, what is Ferb's last name? Is it A, Flowers, B, Flanders, C, Flynn, or D, Fletcher?
Man, I do not know this one. I'm gonna use a brain freeze on this one.
Okay, gonna brain freeze it over to the man. The man, Dan the man.
Give me
What
a
can you
chance
do
to
with this
catch
question?
up. Well, I have two little brothers, and they're both a little bit older, but one of them, I think, just was on the tail end of watching Phineas and Ferb when he was growing up. So I think I remember walking in on part of an episode and hearing the word Flanders. So I'm going to go ahead and go with B, Flanders.
Okay. Is Ferb's last name Flanders? Ooh, it's
Oh.
actually Fletcher, so maybe you might want to listen a little bit closely next time.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just messing with you.
He's
okay?
16 now. I don't think he's going to be
Yeah,
watching.
he's not watching
over there.
Phineas and Ferb. All right, so your 20 points will go over to Hope, and we will go back to her for her next question. What is the name of the bulldog often seen on TV's Tom and Jerry? Is it A, Butch, B, Spot, C, Spike, or D, Rover?
I actually don't know this one either because I didn't have cable growing up. So I'm gonna shot in the dark. I'm gonna go with, I guess, Spike?
Why, any particular reason? You just throwing it
Uh,
out?
I feel like maybe he was kind of a tough guy. Spike seems like a tough guy name.
Okay, all right, tough guy Spike. Is the answer C? It is. There
Oh
you
my
go. Shot in
God.
the dark, got the 20 points. I feel like, I don't know if you're getting lucky or you just really know what you're doing and you're not letting him know. All right, he's down by 50 points right now. We're going to go back over to Dan for his next question. What island can be found in the southwestern Pacific Ocean? Is it A, New Zealand, B, Guam, C, Japan, or D, Hawaii?
Well, I know that, I guess that would be, New Zealand would be, I guess that'd be Western Pacific. That would make sense. So, I'm gonna have to go with A, New Zealand.
Okay, you a big, like, geography type of guy?
Not really, no, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm just thinking if you're looking at a flat map of the United States, then the eastern side of the Pacific Ocean is Hawaii.
Okay.
So,
You said A, New Zealand?
yep.
All right, is New Zealand the answer? It is. Great
Cool.
job. There you go. So it worked out for you. You got 20 points, and we'll go back over to your girlfriend for her next question. I like
Right.
saying it. It's different. I don't get to say it every episode, so it switches it up a little bit. All right, let's see here. Crater Lake, the deepest U.S. lake, is located in what state? Is it A, Washington, B, Oregon, C, California, or D, Nevada?
Crater Lake, I've heard of this. I don't think it's in California. I'm kind of stuck between Washington and Oregon. But I'm gonna go with Washington. I'm just feeling it. There's really no
Feeling Washington,
reason.
The gut instinct. The gut instinct for Washington. All right, is Washington the correct answer? Ooh, it's
Oh.
actually Oregon. You had it down to 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, well you're giving Dan some points back here. And Dan, you have a pretty good, you can take the lead here with this question.
Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah, you take the lead. All right, so let's see what we got in store for you. Cheyenne is the capital of what U.S. state? Is it A, New Mexico, B, Arizona, C, Wyoming, or D, Montana?
Well, I have a friend who's in the Air Force, and he's stationed at Kirkland Air Force Base in New Mexico, and I feel, oh no, Albuquerque is the capital of that state. So, Cheyenne. I'm gonna go with, I feel like it's Midwest, so B, Arizona.
Okay, is Cheyenne the capital of Arizona? Ooh, it's
Wyoming.
actually Wyoming. I'm sorry. So you had a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, well.
But now she goes even farther than the lead, and we're going to go back over to Hope for her next question. You're getting close, man, but you're just close but no cigar. Let's see your question. Let's see what we got. What is the main ingredient of a real Greek salad?
Oh.
A, tomato, B, lettuce, C, onion, or D, green pepper?
A real Greek salad. I think tomato is pretty commonly grown over in Greece. So this is, once again, kind of a shot in the dark, but I'm gonna go with A, tomato.
Okay. All right. Are tomatoes the main ingredient of a real Greek salad? Yes, they are. Great job. So, what's up?
I'm getting crushed.
I mean, it's not over yet, man. It's not over yet. Let's see what you got in store for you. You might be able to catch up here. Raw onions contain high levels of what nutrient? Is it A, vitamin A, B, vitamin C, C, vitamin E, or D, sodium?
I'm gonna use a brain freeze and send it over to Hope. I'm pretty sure she already knows this one, but I figure.
I mean, if
with
you guys
that-
are splitting them on here, it really doesn't really
well.
matter that much. Let's send it over to Hope, see what you can do with this.
Okay, well, vitamin A is commonly found in orange items like pumpkins and carrots, so it's not gonna be that. And vitamin E, I'm pretty sure, is fat soluble, so that's not gonna be in an onion. And sodium is salt, so I'm gonna go with B, vitamin C.
All right, is the answer vitamin C? It is. Great job. So that wasn't a guess, I'm assuming. That was
No.
you knew your stuff. So you knew she knew it too.
Yeah,
probably,
right.
Okay. All right. Right now the score is 160-90 over Dan. Dan, you got some catching up to do.
I do.
All right. Let's see if you can start off with this next question. Let's see. Gravity is a rate of what? Is it A, speed, B, acceleration, C, force, or D, distance?
Well, I know that gravity is caused by the spin of the Earth and its tilt on its axis, and the Earth spins at roughly 1,000 miles an hour, I think. So I'm gonna say a speed.
Okay. Is gravity a rate of speed? Ooh, it's actually acceleration. Kind of the same thing. In
Yeah.
a way. You got it's like real deep into that
Yeah.
topic there. Okay. So 20 points over to Hope, and we will go back over to her for her next question. You already have a commanding lead. Let's see if you can make it even bigger with this.
Okay.
What is a common unit of mass? Is it A, kilogram, B, kilometer, C, kiloliter, or D, pound?
Okay, well, a kilometer is distance, and a kiloliter would be liquid, and pound is, that's not typically a metric unit. So I'm gonna go with kilogram, A.
Okay. Is kilogram a common unit of mass? There we go. There it is. Great job. 20 points over to you. And we will go back over to Dan right now. Let's see if you can break the 100-point mark with this question. Which IUP college is the largest? Is it A, Health and Human Services? Is it B, Education and Education Technology? C, Business and Info Technology? Or D, National Science and Math?
Huh. Well, I'm in the College of Health and Human Services, and I know that's not the biggest. I don't feel like natural science and math would be the biggest, so I'm down to education and business. I feel like IUP has a pretty large business program, so I'm going to go with C, Business and Info Tech.
All right, is the answer C? Oh, it actually is Health and Human Services.
Whoa.
The major that you're in, the college
Man,
that you're
we
in.
never,
Yeah, you never
we
knew.
were both in that college, and neither
You
one
learn
of
something
us.
every day. You know? You learn something every day. Great job. 20 points over to your girlfriend once again. And we will go back over to her for her next question. 220 to 90 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. All right. How many points are required to make a straight line? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
Well, 1 point would just be a point. And then 3 and 4 points seem a little excessive. So I'm gonna go with B, which is 2.
All right, our 2 points required to make a straight line. They are a great job, and you add to that lead even more, and we'll go back over to Dan. Dan, I want you to break the 100-point mark. It's gonna happen. I have faith in you. You can do it. All right, let's see this question. What is the cube root of 1? Is it A, 0, B, 1/3, C, 2/3, or D, 3/3?
Well, cubed is that's squared, cube 3. So let's go ahead and say B, 1/3.
Okay, is the answer B, 1/3? Ooh, it's actually D, 3/3. You 20 points
Oh,
to go.
man.
Well, that sound means that at the end of the second round and the end of our game so far, we're still gonna do the money round. Hope, you have won the first 2 rounds, 260 to 90 over Dan. Dan, I wanted you to break the 100-point mark, man.
Well, there's a reason I'm at the culinary school in there.
It's okay. It's no big deal. Hey, listen, I hope you had a good time with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out.
Appreciate it.
You will not leave empty-handed. When we come back, Hope will be joining me up front for the money round. You ready? You have a chance to win $100.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, well, cool. Before we do that, let's shoot it back over to Casey and see what she is doing around IUP.
Okay, and here's another question. Which IUP college is the largest? Is it the Health and Human Services, Education and Ed Tech, Business and Info Tech, or Natural Science and Math?
Business.
No, it's actually the Health and Human Services, but that was a good guess. Okay, here's another question for you. Which IUP college is the largest? Health and Human Services, Education and Ed Tech, Business and Info Tech, or Natural Science and Math?
I would guess education.
Nope, it was actually Health and Human Services, but that was a good guess.
I got 50% and I don't care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Brainer and welcome to the money round. I'm here with Hope, who won the first 2 rounds over her boyfriend Dan, 260 to 90. How happy are you about that?
I'm feeling pretty awesome.
I bet you're going to hold that over him for a long time, aren't you?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. All right. Well, here's how the money round works. Over here, I have 5 envelopes, number 1 through 5. Inside each envelope is a card with a written amount of money on it, either 0, 25, 50, 75, or $100. What you're going to do is pick 1 card for me to hold on to, and I'll hold on to it for the entire round.
Okay.
Then you're going to eliminate 3 of the 4 remaining cards, and you'll see what you could have won. And that'll leave the card that I have still and a card that Sarah will still have over there, and you can open up either one, and you'll win the amount of money on the inside.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's begin the money round.
Okay.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Oh,
There we
sorry.
go. Okay, we're good. Okay, we gotta let that sound play. We're good. Okay, go ahead and pick a card for me.
I'm gonna ask you to hold on to number 2.
All right, Sarah, can I have card 2? Thank you very much. And I'll hold on to this. Go ahead and eliminate a card for me.
All right, I'm going to eliminate number 4.
All right, Sarah, let's see card 4. Hoping for a low number here. $0. It's the lowest number you can get. Great job. Off to an amazing start. Cool. All right, so go ahead and pick another card for me. Or another card for you to eliminate.
Okay. Let's eliminate number 1.
Okay, Sarah, let's see card 1, please. $50, okay.
Okay.
Not the, I mean, that's kind of in the middle. That is in the middle, obviously. You can only win $100. That's directly ahead. Okay. With the 100 still on the board, so let's go ahead and eliminate one more.
Okay. I'm gonna go with number 5.
Okay. Sarah, let's see card 5. $25, awesome.
Okay.
So you're gonna go home with a decent amount of money today, no matter what.
Yeah.
You're either going home with the 75 or the 100, the two highest numbers you can get. So do you think the 100 is the number 2, or is it in the card that Sarah still has over there?
I'm feeling the number 2. I'm
Okay.
gonna go
You've
with
been
that.
doing pretty good so far, so we'll see what happens, right?
Okay.
Number 2? Okay, let's see. What are you gonna do with the money if you win?
I'm gonna take Dan out and buy him something nice.
Well, you can buy something nice no matter what, because you're either getting 75 or 100, so let's see what we got here. Hope you won $100! Oh my God! Great job, congratulations.
Thank you.
I wasn't even wearing the black shirt. People usually wear when I'm wearing a black shirt. Great job, congratulations. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
I'm very excited for you. I'm sure Dan's excited because I know he's getting some of that money too, right? Awesome, great. Well, thank you for coming out. I hope you had a good time.
It was nice working with you.
Well, we can say
being
that.
on
We can
TV?
say working, that's fine. We can say working, that's great. All right, well, for the No Brainer cast and crew, I'm Sam Iacono. Good night.